If you clicked on this video or if you are watching, then possibly you have fell for the clickbait title. So let's get the record straight. This tactic is not an exploit. We are trying to exploit the abilities of the target man. We are going to try and maximize the ability of your target man, trying to get him to score as many goals as possible, but not just scoring goals. Also, your target man should get some assists. So this tactic created by Vujovic is a target man tactic. It is a 4-2-4, so very brave, very attacking. It scores goals, it wins trophies. Your target man also scores goals, he gets assists. In this test, I used Napoli. They have about 3 target mans possibly. I played about with it. Altogether, I used 3 target mans. Combining their goals, they managed to score 68 goals. Fernando Llorente only started 3 games. He had a few sub appearances, but he managed to score 10 goals. He got 5 assists. Also, Milic managed to get 14 assists while scoring a certain amount of goals. I'm not going to spell that just yet. So, if you are new to this channel or you haven't yet, make sure you are subscribed. Those subscribers that don't have your notifications turned on, make sure you turn them on. Make sure you like this video, leave a comment. Let's get started with this wonderful target man tactic. So, welcome back to FM Scout. It is RDF from FM Scout, and today we have a 4-2-4. It's a 4-4-2 or 4-2-4, whichever way you want to pull it. It's a modern target man tactic created by Vujovic. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. If you know me by now, then I am very poor with my pronunciations. This is an attacking 4-2-4. I just like calling it a 4-2-4. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the tactic a little, then we are going to check some of the results. The results itself are worth watching, so make sure you last to the results if you can. So in goal, we have the sweeper keeper who is on the support duty. His instruction is to tackle harder. Left back, we have a fullback with the attacking duty. His instruction is to take more risks, dribble more, run wide with the ball, shoot less often, stay wider and close down less. The right back is an inverted wing back. If this game actually lets me click on his instructions. His instruction is to take more risk, dribble more, shoot less often, close down less and tackle harder. In centre back, we have 2 central defenders. They are instructed to stay wider and close down less. In central midfield, we have the deep line playmaker, the person that is going to be controlling the tactic. He is on support. His instruction is more direct passes, dribble less and mark tighter. His partner is the person that is going to try and win the ball for you, but also make those forward runs in behind the opponent's defense lines. His instruction is more direct passes, take more risk, shoot less often, get further forward and mark tighter. His role is the ball winning midfielder on the support duty. On the left flank, we have an advanced playmaker on the attack duty. Lots of instructions here. He's got pass it shorter, cross aim to the target man. So there we are. We're trying to exploit the target man. Get further forward, run from position, sit narrower, close down more, tackle harder, mark tighter, and mark specific position. That position would be the right back. And on the right flank, we have again cross aim for the target man because we are trying to exploit the target man, shoot less often, tackle harder, mark tighter, mark specific position. And that position should be the left back. Up top, we have the advanced forward. His instruction is to pass it shorter, shoot less often, tackle harder and mark tighter. His partner is the main man, the person that we're all here for, the target man on the attack duty. His instruction is pass it shorter, shoot less often, tackle harder and mark tighter. Those are the player roles. So you can see that the left back, he's going to be getting up and down this left flank here. He's going to be overlapping naturally the left winger. The right back though, he's going to be cutting inside more and making some more underlapping runs. The central defenders are the standard defenders, they're not ball playing defenders. Ball playing defenders tend to be more creative. Central defenders tend to play more safe passes, but they still need a composure. In central midfield, you have your deep line playmaker and your ball winning midfielder. That is kind of your typical 2-man partnership in midfield. Some people go for a deep line playmaker and a box to box. This tactic goes for a deep line playmaker and a ball winner. On the right flank, we have the winger who's going to be looking to stay wider and whip those crosses in. He is a very direct player. The advanced forward, he's going to be stretching the defense back line, making runs in the channels, and then you have your main man, the target man, who is going to be collecting the ball, a focal point for your team, laying off passes for your strike partners, but also getting the end of chances. That's the tactic. The mentality is on attacking. The attacking width is set to fairly wide. The approach play, he has passed it into space, so we're going to get the ball into people's path. Underlap on the left, underlap on the right. So we are aiming to play fairly narrow, play out of the defense. So the underlap, again, that is something that can exploit the target man, as your target man is going to be holding up the ball, then people are going to be making runs inside and beyond him. Passing directness is set to slightly shorter with the tempo on slightly higher. In the final third, we have float crosses, so again we are trying to exploit the target man in the box, and we are going to hit early crosses. I don't need to explain anymore. Again, we are trying to exploit the target man. Dribbling, we are going to be running at the defense. In transition, when the possession has been lost, we are going to counter press. When the possession has been won, we are going to counter. And when the goalkeeper is in possession, he's going to be distributing it quickly and aiming for the target man. This target man is involved in a lot of things. Out of possession, we have the much higher line of engagement and the higher defense line. For the pressing intensity, we have extremely urgent, prevent the short goalkeeper distribution, and for the tackling, we are going to be getting stuck in. That is the main tactic. Those are the roles, the instructions, that is everything. And now we are going to look at some of the beautiful results. So we're going to go to the competition page. The Serie A, we managed to win the Serie A. We played 38 games, winning 34, drawing 4, losing 3, with a goal difference of plus 65 and 97 points tally. The top goal scorer in the league was Victor Osimhen. He was my top goal scorer in the league, but also the Serie A. Now, he could have possibly scored more goals if he played every single game as the target man, but I did want him to rotate because I want more people to score goals. He was playing as a target man, so was Milic. It was kind of a rotational thing. In the Europa League, Napoli won the Europa League, beating Arsenal in the final. If we check the goal scorers for that, it wasn't the target man, it was Politano on the flanks. For the Coppa Italia Fanta, we got knocked out by Cagliari in the quarterfinals, but the Coca-Cola Super Cuppa, we managed to win that against Juve or Zebre. For the average possession, we were 9th, but we're not going to get possession because we're consistently looking for the target man, and that is risky, so you tend to lose the ball a little bit more often. We scored the most goals in the league with the highest expected goals for. We created the most clear-cut chances, that is 40 clear-cut chances created, miles ahead of the team that is second. For the crosses completed, we were 5th, 319, so we didn't get the most crosses in the league, but it's still a fairly high number with a 22% cross completion rate. In defence, we had the joint best defence. We conceded 32, so did Lazio. And for the clean sheets, we came in, well, joint second place with 15 clean sheets. The top teams had 16 clean sheets. For the player statistics, you can see Osimhen, he scored 25 goals in Serie A. Milic managed to score 14 goals, while Dries Mertens managed to get 11. Osimhen did finish the season with the highest expected goals for. Also, Mertens in that list, and so is Milic. For the assist, we have a few players in the table. We have Politano, Insigne, Mertens and Milic. For the assist per 90 though, Politano wins that. If we check our attacking efficiency, you can see that we were aggressive and we were clinical, so very good tactic it seems. If we check our defensive efficiency, if I remember how to get there, why am I struggling? Here we are, conceding, defensive efficiency, and we were fairly quiet and impenetrable. But just looking at this graph, it seems that it was just a decent defensive performance from all teams in the Serie A. Apart from Juve and maybe Benevento, they were kind of leaky with their defense. So now if we look at the best performers in our team, it's the two target men. Of course, Milic playing 41 games and scoring 30 goals. Osimhen playing 40 games and scoring 28 goals. Now, of course, sometimes one was playing as an advanced forward at times, but not all the times, because that is where Dries Mertens played. Dries Mertens usually played as the advanced forward, and these two would usually rotate between the target man role. So, the goals, Milic 30, 28 to Osimhen, 18 to Mertens, 15 to Politano, 14 to Lozano, and 10 for Llorente. But you can just see how important the target man role was, because Llorente only started 3 games, 22 sub appearances, but scored 10 goals with 5 assists. And for the top assists in the team, Politano is there with 16, Milic is there with 14, Mertens is there with 12, Insigne with 11, and Malquit with 10. And what we should do is the end of the video, but what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm just going to spoil you. We are going to watch a match. We're going to watch goals from a match. So I've selected this Napoli game. We beat Sampdoria 3-0 at home. We had the XG of 2.97, basically 3 expected goals in this game. So we created very good chances in this game. But we are going to watch the goals. Milic, who played as a target man in this game. You can see that Mertens was the advanced forward. We're going to see the goals in this game, and we're also going to keep an eye out on Milic's goal. So the first goal looks like a very long throw, and it's aimed to Milic, who causes a little bit of trouble. It falls to Fabian, and there we are, 1-0. The target man has already played his role. On the left flank, Politano, now Marco Rui. Fabian, nice overload little there on the left hand side, and that is a very nice goal from Napoli. But here is Milic's goal. Lobatka, Malquit, Llorente, who was actually the target man there. You can see that his role was very important. He wins the flick on for Milic. Llorente comes on and plays a very important role as the target man. Nice little knockdown there. But here we are. Llorente positioning himself between the centre backs and the defensive midfielder. Perfect positioning right now. Wins the header. Nice little flick. Milic goes on to his left foot. 3-0 to Napoli. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tactic test. This tactic was tested by myself, created by Vukovic. I'm sorry if I am mispronouncing your name. My pronunciations are completely awful. I have enjoyed recording this video for you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it. Don't forget, if you are new, make sure you subscribe. If you aren't new and you are a subscriber, make sure you have your notifications turned on. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. I will see you soon. Make sure you stay safe. Peace out.